Hello, everybody. Glenda is going abstract. Yes, this is still Shaking Hands Art with Fralins and Friends, but Glenda is doing the odd, which I am anyway. And I'm going to try to go abstract.
Our hearts beat to the city.
Okay, I'm starting over. In fact, you're not going to see the other one. I might show you later, but I was very disappointed in myself. Yeah, not really. I haven't been doing abstract, so a boo-boo on the first one shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, I'm going to do this one with these colors. I kind of like these colors. Nice warm autumn tones. I was reading a story on Facebook earlier. You know, I don't know if it's true or not, but it sure is a beautiful story. I mean, I can believe it. People can do these kinds of things. We just don't always think of it. There was a little village. These people had kind of built this little village. It was a rural village, and there were a lot of fields and things behind it. But then a subdivider came in and bought up all of the farmland behind him. Now the mother had grown up there. It was a farm, but they added some. Anyhow, they were all very upset. But he talked to, his mother's name was Rosemary. The subdivider did come up to him and said that, I add some more of this orange over here, said that he loved Rosemary's garden because she had a beautiful flower garden, and that he wanted it to be kind of a focal point when people entered this subdivision. Well, so he went along with it. And he said, that's fine. He said, I'd kind of like to do some building here to fix up what we've lost. And so the subdivider said, well, you can have all the leftover lumber you want, probably for firewood or whatever. And he said, you can. But anyway, and he went to some auctions and garage sales, and got bunches of nails and that kind of stuff. But his mother was still alive at that time. Her name was Rosemary. But what they did was they recycled a bunch of stuff, and they rebuilt this village into they were like small little cabin type houses, and they completely rebuilt it. They got paint from the paint recycling. Anyway, I'm telling this terrible. They started rebuilding this little village, only this time they made like all these little cabin type houses plus a store and just different things that would actually make it a village. And it was kind of became a roadside attraction. And it was just such a beautiful story. They built a bunch of gardens because Rosemary's garden was, so anyway, there was a picture of it and it just looked like something out of a fairy tale. It was so beautiful. So, I don't like to see subdividers keep coming in and taking over more and more farmland. I really don't. That's my prejudice. Because, well, we need to be able to grow those crops. And anyway, but this guy and his mother, they made the best out of a bad situation, and they did it beautifully. And so many times we just complain, like, about a mess like this. Now, sometime I could completely paint black or something over that, because it's really a mess. I liked the background, but when it came to that tree, I made a mess. But that doesn't mean that the canvas can't be reclaimed. Okay. A little spot down here. I didn't do very well. I get my fingerprints on it, and that makes me mad. No, that ain't gonna work. Oh dear. Okay. I'm leaving that alone. Alright, I will be back in a minute because I gotta go clean out. I want to rinse this before it dries. I hope you enjoy my little bit of abstract fun. There's other abstract things to do, but this just kind of grabbed me and I thought, I'm going for it. Well, my card's going, so I will talk to you tomorrow. I love you. Good night. And yeah, I said good night. Okay. I'll see you when.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the